What's up, guys? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Early morning, almost morning. So let's do this a fun video. This is actually a requested video by many of you. You guys been inboxing me, and I'm kind of I don't know, for some reason I'm very shy to do this list because I'm not the niche dude. Basically, I am pretty much very much known for my designer obsession, fragrance obsession, and I do a lot more designers than niche fragrances because so far I've been collecting. My vision was just to collect all the fragrances that I start my journey with, then slowly move forward, try something new, more daring, towards the niche side. But I never thought of it like its ultimate goal is like going niche. Any fragrance that smells nice, I buy it and enjoy it. So basically, what you're gonna do see here today, I put up from my collection, mixing my samples and full bottles. I do apologize and beg your pardon because I don't have full bottle of all these babies, but someday I might buy them. So I have 20 fragrances that I have for you. I set them according to my choice, like choice as in like how to say, some fragrances in this list, there's a little bit more favorite, a little bit less favorite, and I have done collection like this way. Like I bought certain houses, I want to finish the collection. That's why I focused on one house, few houses a little bit more than the others. Some houses I do not own anything from, like Baccarat, Montals, few other houses, a lot of niche houses I never experienced. Tiziana Taranzi or something. So a lot of these houses, I never explored, and I don't own any Tom Ford private collection or Dior private collection. So a lot more to come. So this is basically, think of as like a basic bro sort of niche top 20. All right, so let me start. And this is all from my collection and just all my personal opinion. It can definitely vary. Fragrances vary from people to people. So I have basically like 20 from right side all the way to 1. I'm just gonna forget, so I'm just gonna say number 20 and then next. So I want honorable mention that didn't make the list. This is Creed Silver Mountain Water. This is a very polarizing fragrance, this beautiful white bottle. I kind of used it. I didn't like it at first when I bought it, but I used a lot of the clone of this fragrance and then grew on me. I used it one day from a shop and I fell in love with it, but nowadays I'm not reaching for it anymore. I have a lot more other fragrance, as you can see, which is why I didn't make the list. So honorable mention, Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Very nice fragrance. It has nice sort of a spices, tea, a lot more going on in this, but it's very polarizing one. So here you go, number 20. I start with Mancera. This is Mancera Black Gold. Many of you would be surprised how come this is not making the top 5, top 10. It's just what I'm reaching for recently. That's what I followed, So the ones you're gonna see in top 5, top 10, those are the ones I use a lot more. So this is a great fragrance. All of these you're gonna see are great fragrances, but depends on when you wear it, what stage of fragrance game you're in. This is beautiful leather sweetness. Is beautiful sweetness in this. It has amazing quality to it. It's extremely long lasting, very well blended. So number 20 is Mancera Black Gold. Check out individual review on all of them. I think only one of these fragrances I haven't reviewed. Rest of them, they're all reviewed. So number 19, I'm going to go with another Mancera. This is Mancera Gold Prestigium. Beautiful golden plate here. So this I used heavily when I bought it at first. It's beautiful, sweet oud, very wearable, very modernized, very beautiful. It has a little bit of a feel of I think what is it? Oud lemon mint, because Mancera has a lot of this common DNA, but this one is a lot more longer lasting. The Prestigium line, all three are beautiful, a long lasting beast. Check out my review on this and Eric's review as well. Beautiful, gorgeous fragrance for cold weather, like nighttime. I would wear it. Even in the summer cooler days, you can pull it off. But nowadays, I'm switching more towards this top 5 that I have here. So number 19 is Gold Prestigium. Okay, number 18, MFK. Okay, this is one of the oud collection, and this is the first sample I'm about to show you. This is called Oud Silk Mood. All right, so this fragrance actually at first, when I started using it, I did not like it at first that much. That's why you'll see my sample is almost full. But recently, the winter came and hit us so nicely, and I just wore it two sides of my t-shirt and one of my back of my neck. Whole walk, I could detect that fragrance so beautifully, and this work beautiful in the cold weather. In the hot weather, this one, it's no go for me. but it's growing on me. It's like really, really growing on me. The quality is there, longevity is there, but perhaps the next ones I wore a little bit more. So I'm just being fair in that way. So Old Oud Silk Mood by MFK, Mason Francis Kirk John, is my number 18. Number 17, okay? Number 17 is a fragrance, I would say, from House of Mancera. It's a bomb. Just put it like that. It can be overpowering. Opening is a little bit of choking sort of, but the dry down is magical. This fragrance, one spray, is good enough for the whole night, almost 24 hours. This is Red Tobacco. Check out my review on this. It's a gorgeous tobacco based fragrance, and it has a kind of smoky quality to it with a lot of dried fruits in it. Beautiful little fragrance. Okay, number 17, Red Tobacco. Number 16 number 16 is this fragrance, Creed. This is original Santal, the beautiful red bottle. I just recently reviewed it. This is sort of like inspired by Mont Blanc Individual and Yop Home. People talk about it, but there is significant difference on the opening and then the total ultimate quality of it. Like on the dry down in the cold weather, it's just gorgeous. If you like sandalwood, it's very beautiful. I mean, like, it's just a gorgeous little fragrance, but it's warming. It has that cinnamon in it. It's kind of that warm, kind of like a, it warms you up in a cold weather. That's basically it. If you do like Christmas time, I think this is one of the best Christmas time fragrance. Okay, so number 16 is Original Santal by Creed. Number 15, I think, probably number 15, lost track already. Number 15, another Creed Elysium Imperial. Okay, so you guys must be thinking like, what's wrong with this dude? It's all these great fragrances are so down the order. It's not down the order. I love them all equally, but recent is whatever I'm wearing, that's it. That's how this list is going. So those are basically more reachable for me. So Elysium Imperial is great fragrance. This is 2008 version. I'm yet to review this particular version. This has great longevity, great performance. It's a summer fragrance but works nicely in the fall time. Okay, Elysium Imperial 2008, my number 15. Number 14, this dark juice, Serge Gluten Shergi. So I'm basically waiting for more colder weather. This is basically hay, honey, tobacco. That amazing composition. Look at that bottle juice color. It's not for everybody. Let me just be very, very honest. This is not for everybody. It's something that you can wear every day. It's kind of unisex, a little bit. It's mellow in a way, but it does last a long time, and slowly it opens, like that. In the cold weather, it just has this creamy, buttery sort of texture. It's just great. But if you like the note of hay, honey, and tobacco, I think especially the hay note, it's kind of interesting in this one. I love this fragrance a lot in cold weather. Shergi. All right, so I think the phone just rang. The right side is done, so I think I'm gonna go from my left side here. Okay, so left side, I forgot what number I was, so yes. Next is Original Vetiver by Creed. Okay, this is one fragrance. The first day I sniffed it, I fell in love with it immediately. This is one of the best citrus opening, and then kind of like a vetiver. It's done in a different way. Most of vetivers are kind of like it or not like it, but this fragrance is just so good. It's just moment you sniff it in the first thing in the morning, and let's say imagine you're in the hotel room. I said this, you're in a 5-star hotel, you wake up first thing in the morning dew, you sniff, this is what you get. Freshness all the way. It's one of the best Creeds I ever purchased, and I love this fragrance to bits. Right, it's one of the best fresh fragrances for summer and spring. Okay, Creed's Original Vetiver. So next is one of the fragrances from House of Amouage that I own. This fragrance is a very daring fragrance. This has bomb sort of projection and longevity. One spray on your chest, it will last you 24 hours plus. And this fragrance is just has this note of immortal floral note, and it has frankincense. It has a lot more going on. Check out my review. In the cold weather, imagine like the sun is up there, but it's not that hot. It's like warming your skin a little bit up, but the surrounding is pretty much cold. That's when you wear Amouage Sunshine Man. This is a very polarizing fragrance, but I loved it because I am more into daring fragrance a lot. Like Kuros is one of my favorite. So this has that sort of a daring vibe to it. So next is Sunshine Man by Amouage. All right, so next fragrance here from House of Mancera. Once again, this is one of my best Manceras, most favorite. This has the jammy rose. It has amazing lasting power. It just lasts, projects like a beast. Okay, it has spices, it has a kind of like what do you call, uh, sort of like spicy cloves, you know, and then a little bit of oud as well. This is black to black. This is beautiful rose. The rose in this is just yum. On the dry down, it gets so much better in the cold weather. Just go one on your neck, somewhere here or the side, or maybe one on your, far away from your nose, maybe on your hand or your shirt. This is just gonna last and last and last. All right. So if you like heavy eaters, black to black by Mancera. So next one is gonna break your heart. Many of you gonna shoot me, not gonna like me, unsubscribe from me. But this is Creed's Aventus is the next one. I don't know, I think it's way down the order, but I love this fragrance a lot. This got me a lot of compliments. I'm end of the bottle. I'm just keeping it for the memories. It's just barely 10 ml left. I just wait for winter. It's really good. It's hands down one of the better fragrances in the community. But given the price tag, perhaps not everybody's cup of tea, because there are a lot of now options, clones and whatnot, but remains the best in this category is Aventus. Okay, but there's a but. I will show you in a bit what that but means. But Aventus is one of my trusted buddy for getting compliments in winter time. Newer formulation doesn't work in the hot summer's day. I'm telling you, the fruity batches, they don't last. But winter time, this fragrance really does its magic. Creed's Aventus is my next pick. Kind of getting like annoying because I lost the track of the number, but I'll put them down in the description box. Next is one of the fragrances I really love. It's Compliment Garner. It's long lasting. It projects. One of the perfect handsome gentlemanly fragrances ever. This is Reflection Man by Amouage. You can check out the bottle. I love this bottle a lot. This is silver, kind of like a handsome looking bottle, a little bit different than the rest. It's just a lavender. It's like people say it's like Lamal's elder brother or niche version. I don't look at it like that. I like Lamal differently. I like this one differently. It has definitely similarity to Lamal, but this is way more high class, much better blended, much more complex. I would say daring at the same time, but very beautiful fragrance. You can tell the quality. Reflection Man by Amouage. So I don't know how many I'm left. Let's see. Next one, I think, next one is Mancera, Cedrat Boise. This one beats, for me, in my book, this one is the reason I didn't reach for Aventus no more. This one is not Aventus clone, but it has that vibe it gives. It's very masculine, something sexual about this, you know. You sniff it, it's so fruity, it's fresh. On the dry down, it gets so much like nice. It has some fruity tones to it. It has muskiness. It has ambergris. It's just the right formulation, guys. You know, one of the best in this house is Cedrat Boise. So my next pick is from House of Mancera. Check this out. This is a must-have. If you're looking at Mancera, this is a must-have in your collection. Cedrat Boise. All right. So getting into the next one is again Amouage. I think that's my last Amouage. Yes, from the collection. This is Jubilation 25. So this fragrance again, it's a very special fragrance, you know. But given the composition of it, people who are not into niche fragrance that much, they wouldn't really appreciate this fragrance. To be honest, you know, I know many people that tried it. They said they don't see anything special about it. But once you start getting used to frankincense, oud, you wear a lot of these fragrances that smells like Middle Eastern countries. This, you will tell the quality is there. I don't know how the vintage formulation used to be, but this bottle really served me well. This fragrance, I used to wear it like, I mostly wear it for formal occasion, you know. It's a great regal fragrance. Okay, Amouage Jubilation 25. All right, so I have I think now about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yes, top 10. So top 10, I think I'm gonna go from this side, the sample side. Okay, I'm gonna go with this little sample I almost finished here. This from Xerjoff Shooting Stars Neo. So this fragrance, I think I might buy the full bottle, maybe Naxos, I'm not sure, but this is the one I tested. This fragrance has one of the best openings ever. You sniff it, oh my god, seriously guys, you know, if the thing is, it's just so pricey. Xerjoffs are very pricey, but I love this opening. It doesn't last that long on me. Many people get great longevity, but the Neo, it's one of the best fresh fragrances for hot summer's day. You just smell it on someone, you're just gonna go gaga over them, right? So number 10 is Xerjoff Shooting Stars Neo. Okay, definitely I think someday I'm gonna get the full bottle. Next, I'm gonna go with this fragrance from House of Creed. Okay, I think number 9 is, this is Creed's Viking. Okay, so Creed's Viking is creeped up to my number 10 for a reason. Okay, I was always like halfway. At first I didn't like it, I didn't see anything special about it. I just like the opening a lot, but the dry down is kind of woody, you know, kind of mossy, and it's kind of like old school style. But slowly, when I more and more wore it was full at first. I wore it halfway. After going to half of the sample, something is happening to me. It's just growing on, you know, on me, and it's perhaps becoming one of my most favorite creeds like of all time, but not quite number one. Okay, but this one definitely entered my one of my favorite creeds, right? So I might go for a full bottle. So number 9, Creed Viking. Really love this fragrance. Okay, so number eight, I'm gonna go with this one. This is Creed's Royal Oud. It's a gift from one of my brothers. So this fragrance is one of the best Creeds you can buy. It has very less oud. I don't detect that much oud. A lot more spices, and it's so classy and upscale. You wear it, it lasts for a very long time. It's mature for my age, it suits, but perhaps a little tad mature for not for youngsters perhaps. But when you reach your middle age, like 30, 35, this will easily become one of your favorites in terms of like signature scent. So definitely check out my review on Creed's Royal Oud, one of the best fragrances I put my nose on to, right? Okay, the next one, I think the last of the samples here, yeah. I think, yeah, this is from, what's the house called? Le Labo. This is Bergamo 22. I bought a sample of it just to test because it's too pricey for my liking. Not my liking, my affordability, let's be honest. But this fragrance, I'm just testing it on my hand. Some of my friends got great longevity, but this fragrance doesn't last on me that much, honestly speaking. But this is so natural. The opening, lemon, neroli, whatever is up top, it's just, you can drink this stuff, okay? If you like Neo, this one you definitely should check it out, okay? This is Bergamo 22 by Le Labo. Okay, so those are some of the samples that's gone. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? I lost track. Maybe I have more than 20. Next one, never mind. Screw it. We're gonna do what you're supposed to do. Next one is a sample. This is from House of Mason Francis Cargion once more. This is called Oud, the very first Oud. When I sniffed it first time, it came to me a little bit skanky. But when the dry down started happening, I saw it's a lot more complex than some of its, you know, flankers and stuff. It's perhaps not for everybody, but this fragrance is so good. The longevity, forget about it. It's crazy. The quality in this fragrance is not just 1 or 2 tone fragrance, like a 2 note fragrance that to please our people out there. This is not to please people. This fragrance will be for you. If for cold weather, you're just going for a walk just by yourself, you're just having your thoughts and stuff, just taking a long walk, wear this fragrance and it will just entice you, to capture you, captivate you, and move you. Okay, that's a fragrance I would wear for myself. MFK Oud. Now the next one, this is the, I think, my most favorite creed because it's beaten all the rest of the creeds. This is Virgin Island Water. I told you, I praised you this for number of times. This is like perhaps one of my most lovable fragrance. This is so easy to wear. It's like a vacation in a bottle. It has that coconut, it has that lime, it has that booziness, you know, like amazing. It's a playful fragrance. It lasts a long time, and more sunny there is, like sun out there, skin hits up, projects beautifully, lasts on me all day. This is a vacation fragrance. It's a fun fragrance, but I guess it's my most favorite creed until this point. Yes, most probably Creed's Virgin Island Water, right? So that's my number 6. I guess I lost track. Yes. So top 5. It's, when I look at it, it's so obvious. MFK is winning everywhere. All the samples I have, they're winning everywhere. Number 5, Oud Satin Mood. All I have to say is I love this fragrance, guys. All these next ones you're gonna see, they're just close my eyes. If I have the cash, I'll just click and I buy them. That good they are. Performance, all these out of this world, you know. The smell, the quality. Number 5, Oud Satin Mood. Number 4, perhaps one of the most sexiest fragrance I sniffed till date, and it's growing on me to get me like telling me like get a full bottle of this first before any other MFKs. This is Grand Soir. Look at the juice color. It's kind of orangey, kind of ambery. This fragrance, good lord, it's like so it's a sex in a bottle. That's how I describe it. If you can sample it, get a sample like this, do get, okay? It's upside down, sorry, the sample. Okay, but this fragrance is just like sexiness. It's just check out my review on it. I talked about it in detail, so I want to finish the list. So just telling you, just go check out my review on this. It's an absolute gem. Okay, MFK house, the money they charge you is for the quality. That's it. Okay, this is Grand Soir by MFK. Okay, number 3, number 2, and number 1. I wish they could all be number 1, and think of them like they're all my top 1, not 3, 2, 1. They're all number 1, numero uno. Okay, numero uno, sorry, not number uno. First one is Parfums de Marly Godolphin, this beautiful golden bottle. Why this made my list and not Tom Ford Tuscan leather? I have a small sample of Tuscan leather somewhere here with all my other samples somewhere here, but this one, beaten Tuscan leather with the current formulation of Tuscan leather, I'm not gonna buy it. That was my dream fragrance, but with the reformulation they killed the performance of it. This fragrance, it's half priced of Tuscan leather perhaps, but that fragrance, I have a lot more Nabil Arab tradition, I have Layu Palm, I have few fragrance that smells like Tuscan leather, but this one right here, it smells like the real deal. Okay, the bottle, it works, the cap, it works, the house, it works, the smell is just lovely. The raspberry in this is just the quality. It's just those little subtle qualities that make fragrance special, not because there's a niche fragrance. Okay, but Godolphin is perhaps one of my most favorite fragrances in my whole collection. So my number 1, first one in number 1 out of the 3 is Godolphin. Number 2 is my latest buy, and I think this is gonna be my next review, Roja of Elysium. Okay, this is the perfume cologne concentration, cologne perfume or cologne extract concentration. I forgot the concentration. Just look at that bottle. You can see the quality of the bottle. I've seen the Roja Dove's documentary interview on this fragrance. Guys, if you love Aventus, retire your Aventus, buy this. First time I sprayed it, it just came off to me like, oh, it's like nice sort of fresh burst. I thought that's the quality that you get, is all the way citrus. The magic of this fragrance is on the dry down. When I review it, I'll tell you how that dry down works. But once I smelled it, let me tell you the story why this made my number 1. Once I wore it, I went to see one of my brothers at night time, 10:30. It was breeze blowing, cool breeze, people everywhere. It was a theater around. Before he came, like I was waiting for him outside the car. When he came approaching me, I thought he's wearing something really great. I'm like, wow, what are you wearing? You smell nice. He's like, no, I just took shower. I didn't wear anything. I think it's your perfume. Yeah, it was my perfume. That smells so heavenly. I'll describe you the fragrance. This is just it's expensive. I sold a lot of bottles to get this. I did a lot of hard work to get this bottle. But just because it's niche, it's not gonna mean that it's gonna be special. But this fragrance is special, guys. If you have any other alternatives to this in your mind, please save up your money and buy this. This is my request. I don't tell you to go and buy super expensive fragrances, but this is one gonna make me look at other fragrances in this house. No wonder they're the Rolex in the fragrance game. Okay, lovely. It's just, the opening is just great, but the dry down, it's out of this world. That's the quality of Roja Dove of Elysium. Okay, that's my number 2 in my top spot. The last but not least, this is perhaps, almost drop a sample, perhaps the best fragrance I ever sniffed. Okay, I'm just gonna say it out there. It's the best damn fragrance I smelled until today. I'm not gonna even put Roja Elysium or Godolphin ahead of this. I'm gonna buy a full bottle of both these fragrances someday when I can save up enough money. All right, this is Baccarat Rouge. I have both the EDP and X-Ray de Parfum in the red bottle, and this bottle I have samples of these, both 2 ml samples. I went through the EDP one. I think I went through almost half. The X-Ray, no, EDP is half, X-Ray a little bit more than half, less than half, sorry. So what you get with this fragrance is just, I cannot describe. The moment you put it on, you just fall in love with yourself. That's it. That's the best I can put it. It's like ruby red. It's gorgeous. It's just whatever he put in this, Mr. Kirkjohn, whatever he put in this juice. Check out my review. Check out others' review as well. Whatever is in this juice, guys, this is a must-have fragrance in any part of your collection journey. Okay, let's say you collect it for 10 years and you can finally afford one day a full bottle. Get this fragrance. No matter what people tell you, this is amazing. This is the royal sexiness, right? So this is my number 1. Baccarat Rouge. Either way, I think EDP is better bet to get, and X-ray is not bad also, but X-ray is a lot more expensive than EDP. So that's my top 25. Yeah, top 25, not 20, top 25 niche fragrance in my collection, right? That's all I have for you today. Long video, I'm really sorry, but I had to just talk a little bit about each of them. I will review next Roja Elysium, and you'll see what is the reason that I got this for. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a very nice night. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.